देखो गाइस, जो टीनेजर्स और कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं उनकी सबसे बड़ी डिमांड ये होती है कि वो ऑनलाइन पैसे कैसे कमा सकते हैं सो दैट तुम सब लोग अपना खुद का खर्चा उठा सको। डोंट स्किप दिस वीडियो बिकॉज आज हम SMMA के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे, बिकॉज आज हम ऐसी स्किल्स के बारे में बात करेंगे जो तुम्हें अच्छे खासे पैसे कमा के दे सकती है। सो स्टिक विद द वीडियो टिल द वेरी एंड एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी सेकंड। As you know, like the moment ChatGPT got launched, like there were like so much hype around it. Like everyone started, getting into AI. They're going to actually ride the wave of booming AI. Whosoever got into AI at that time, they made a lot of money. I'm not saying you have actually missed out on the opportunity of getting into AI. Still, we have a lot of time where you can learn about AI, how to create AI systems, where you can, potentially help different B2B businesses out there. Like you can create your own chatbots, AI agents. You can create different kind of AI structures that can potentially help businesses out there. Most importantly, you can create a SaaS, which is software as a service, where you can use AI as the most integral part of that SaaS, and you can start offering that SaaS for maybe $50 to $60 a month or maybe $100 a month, and you will get that recurring income every single month. But again, in order to build a SaaS, you have to brainstorm, you have to get some good ideas in your mind, like what exactly you can build and how you can potentially help businesses out there. You should be knowing the problem the businesses are facing out there in the world. So for an example, let's say a roofing company, which is a gigantic company, like very big roofing company, let's say in US. That company is so big that it has like more than 100 to 200 plus employees. At the same time, they get like a lot of inbound homeowners who reach out to them like, my roof got damaged, I want to replace my roof, I want to repair my roof, and they don't have anyone to attend those inbound emails and calls, right? So you can reach out to that roofing company and you can help them with setting up a AI chatbot, and secondly, you can also set up a AI agent. Now AI chatbot is going to help and assist all the people who are visiting that roofing company's website, and they can eventually book automated appointments. Secondly, if that roofing company is getting a lot of calls like, I want to get my roof replaced, and they don't have much employees to handle that, and let's say they want to delegate it and they don't want to actually hire new employees, you can actually create a AI agent who will be receiving those calls, and you can train that AI agent in a way where that AI agent is actually taking all the calls, talking with the homeowner like real human, and booking appointments with them. Just think about this. So if you reach out to a roofing company out there and tell them, I can set up an AI agent for you who will be handling all the inbound calls, just think about it, like how much that roofing company will be paying you every single month. I do have a partner, he runs an AI agency, and he is actually offering AI services, AI agents specifically in real estate industry. And guess what, last week he closed a client for $5,000 one-time setup fee and $1,000 retainer, and every appointment that he's booking, he would be getting paid $30 per appointment. Just think about this, guys. Alright guys, the second skill that we will be talking about is starting your own podcast. Alright, so talking to people, listening to them is also a skill, and I've been to like certain podcasts, and like when they ask me those intriguing questions and when I respond back to them, it's a skill, and I feel like not everyone and anyone out there can do that. Only certain people with that skill can actually accomplish building up and starting a podcast company where they bring in influencers, creators to sit down with them and talk about their journey and asking them questions which is bringing value to their viewers, and they're actually getting somewhat clarity in their mind, like this is how a particular business works. So again, starting your own podcast might be a game changer for you. Again, go on Google, search for like how to be a podcaster, what skills are required, do your research, right? At the same time, guys, second is social media manager. And I know like when I first started my agency like 3-4 years back, at that point of time there were like a lot of different agencies who were acting as a social media manager for creators, for enormous brands, influencer. So obviously guys, you need to reach out to these guys first, see whether they have a job position open where you can be a social media manager, and what skills are required, what would be your actual task. So you would be needing to manage their all the socials. Secondly, you would be a coordinator between setting up meetings with big brands for that influencer or creator, getting more opportunities in for that particular influencer or creator. At the same time, you would be someone who will be brainstorming new ideas to help that person or influencer or creator grow on their socials. So that would be your main task. And again, it's not going to be easy. You have to do the research and you have to see whether you have the necessary skills to actually accomplish being being a social media manager. The second last skill that I'm going to be talking about in this video is email marketing. You know what, like how much can you actually earn if you just crack the code of setting up a cold email campaign and just book appointments? Just think about this, how much potential is in setting up a cold email marketing campaign. And among these 4 skills that I'll be mentioning, I literally love cold email, right? Because it has really shifted my belief, like it works because it's working for my agencies and our different cold email marketing clients, and it's bringing in a lot of revenue. And if you get to a level where you understand how to write the copies, how to set up the campaign, how many domains you should be buying, which softwares to use, how to scrape leads, where to find the leads from, like you will be a wizard and you can start any business out there, like service-based business I'm talking about. You can offer a service to any business out there in a way because you know how to create tempting and captivating copies which would be getting responses, how to create a VSL that will actually and potentially get you a lot of attention and people will book appointments with you guys. And I won't be talking much about cold email marketing because you can refer back to the last video that I've created on cold email marketing, so do check that out. You will be getting a lot of clarity how to be an actual cold email wizard. Okay guys, lastly, this is a skill and at the same time you can say it's in kind of an agency model. So it is known as creative marketing agency. What exactly is like creative marketing agency? It is an agency where you are involved in creative aspects of the businesses out there. It could be influencers, it could be brands, it could be creators. You're helping them with what? You're helping them with shooting the content. You're going to their offices, taking meetings, you're shooting them up, you're setting up all the creative part, you're just setting up and handling all the creative part of the business. So I have 2 examples for you for this particular model and skill. I'm not sure, but you might have seen videos like where marketing with digital bags, like, and you can also rent those bags out and you can just go out there, be creative, go out there and you can start interviewing people, maybe brands, influencers or restaurants, cafes. So that's one example. Second example for you guys is geofencing. So what is geofencing? It's like when you enter a particular radius or a boundary, you will receive a notification from a specific company, from a specific brand, influencer or creator. You can reach out to these brands, big brands, and you can tell them let's say if someone visits a particular area and you want to target that person, that particular individual will receive a notification when he enters that particular area, and that is geofencing. And it's very fascinating to me because with current technology guys, it's like possible to send sales notification to like any individual out there who enters a particular location, like radius, and you can target them as your potential customer. So do your research on geofencing. Third example might be offline shoot. So that's being creative and handling the creative part of a brand. So let's say there's a new cafe that opened up in your area and that particular cafe is seeking more validation and attention so that like they can attract more visitors, more foothold, right? More people into their cafe. So you can reach out to them and you can be like, we can do a shoot for you guys where we guarantee you like you will be getting more foothold, more customers walking in your cafe. That can be super offer. Do your research. Let me know what do you think about this particular example. Last but not the least guys, we have local influencer marketing. It's somewhat similar to shooting up for a cafe. The most relatable example for this particular skill is food vlogger. So you can be a foodie, you can go to different cafes, eat their food, versatile variety of food. So you can tell the audience like how does it taste. You can provide your own personal review which will eventually lead that particular cafe or the restaurant to attract more customers. From all the 4 skills that I mentioned, my favorite one is starting a cold email marketing agency or like just acquiring that skill so that you can be on your own, be independent, and you can just offer your service, any service, to variety of businesses out there. Let me know in the comments guys, what do you think about this particular video and all the skills that I've mentioned, and I'll try my very best